So I found out who he is. Bitch, he's... Good morning. I'm literally about to drive into the freeway. You're probably looking at me and you're like, Ashley, why do you look like shit? Ya pusiste esto... Wow. Ya pusiste esto 2 weeks y ya. You think that you can just look like shit because you don't care about your job anymore? Listen, I care about my job, okay? It's just that an emergency happened at work and I literally woke up, washed my face, brushed my teeth, put on some clothes, and I'm driving there now. It says that I should be there at 8:28. We open at 8. The person said, hey, I can open, but as soon as you get here, I need to go. Sorry, I have to burp. I already had my ginger shot. Yeah. I wanted to talk about this though because I'm not going to talk about the situation or what the emergency is. But I wanted to touch on something. Hold on. First, I want to say thank you because I actually haven't looked at the comments, but I've seen some previews because I have my notifications on. Thank you to everyone who's congratulating me. I haven't posted it on Instagram because I don't tend to because people at work follow me on there. So what I'm going to do is like the last day that I worked there, I think I have like a cute picture that I want to take like of me outside and like I want the salon name to come out. So I don't know who's going to be my photographer. I'll figure that out. But I'm going to like take a picture and then I'll have like a good caption that I can post on Instagram to end like the chapter of this part of my life. But thank you guys so much. It means a lot. Like I still can't believe it. I'm not leaving the beauty industry because I know a lot of people are like that are close to me. They're kind of confused. They're like, wait a minute, you're going from like the beauty industry to something completely like different. And I was like, yeah, I know, but this is an essential job and it's just gonna give me more time to still be able to do my side hustles that I want to do. And the goal is to make those, you know, side hustles like my full-time job. So you gotta, I don't know if it's like the sun. Yeah, it's the sun, right? That's making it, the glare look like that. I'm sorry for the viewers. But yeah, so thank you guys so much. Now, the topic that I want to talk about right now is how effed up the American system of like business operations is. Like, how do I put this to you? I'm not gonna say that every single job is like this. I think that managers play a huge role in how businesses operate to a certain extent. And in America, it's like you're expected to work all the time. And you are expected to just kind of like be a robot, have no emotions, have no personal life, be devoted to your job. Which, don't get me wrong, a lot of people end up being in that system, myself. Like, that's why I hold so much against my current job, because of my worth ethics, of how like workaholic I am to a certain extent, and how I personally feel that I can put whatever I'm going through or any problem there is, I can kind of like play it out in a way, you can say, and then I don't know how to explain it. The point is though, it is you as an employee. It is not your fault and it is not your problem if you call out and the business is short-staffed. There's a difference though. There is some people who take advantage and they just call out all the time and it messes everything up and there's no reason for it. They just don't feel like going into work. There's that, and that can be pretty bad because when you call out, it does, you know, obviously affect the business. But if you need a mental day, that's completely fine and understandable. If you had a death in your family, if there's any kind of emergency, you should be able to call out, and it is not your fault that the business is going to be short-staffed. That is the business's fault. They need to make sure that they have enough employees for situations like that. If you're going to be short-staffed, you need to be covered. You know what I mean? But it's not the employee's problem. It's not their fault. And most of the time, the employees end up feeling that they're at fault for needing to call out or needing a mental day or anything like that. It is not your fault. It is not your problem. I feel like I've done pretty well in the manager position of being understanding and letting people, like, you know, if they request days off, I'm pretty good at accepting them. Because I feel at the same time, it's like, well, you're not going to not be able to call out, because I know how that feels like. Hence, I wasn't able to call out. I missed my best friend's military graduation. I missed the wedding. Like, I missed a couple events in my life due to the fact that they weren't able to cover. Like, they, you know, so I was stuck having to work and miss those things. But whatever. I just feel like it's important to know that your employees aren't slaves. Your employees overall have a life aside from work. And we all know that life hits you with unexpected events, and we need to be able to be just comforting and flexible with everyone's situation. Like, I saw a TikTok of this woman that said that they were gonna have this like meeting, important meeting or whatever, right? And that one of the people that was gonna attend said, you know what, I had a death in my family, but I'm gonna call in. Like, in the sense that they were gonna call in into the meeting. She's like, no, it shouldn't be that way, because then the rest of the people are like, okay, yeah, perfect, we're gonna continue on with the meeting. And it's like, no, it should be like, you know what, please take all the time you need, let's reschedule the meeting. That should be the ideal thing. But I think money just overall plays a lot into it, but it just sucks that that's gonna happen. Like, if you are grieving, no, or whatever situation it may be, no, that is completely horrible. It's just I'm not gonna lie to you, whenever anybody calls out, I'll vent. I have to vent, because at the end of the day, it's like, I have a lot, especially right now that I put in, you know, my 2 weeks yesterday, I have a lot that I have in my plate today. I have an interview, I have to film a video for work stuff, like actual work stuff, not like my personal work stuff. I have to meet with my boss, I have to start prepping everything before I leave. And, you know, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to cancel my schedule, because I need to get this stuff done, but I'm going to make it work so that I can also help out the girl who's going to be working at the front. I've opened and closed without a lunch a few times. I've worked 6 days a week for like over a month. I have done it all in this job, and I have no issue. Like, for me, I'm like, okay, well, I know that the other girl that works at the front desk knows how everything works. I have no doubt that she is going to be able to handle today. It's more that my boss is going to be like, oh, like, whoa, like, maybe we should cancel our meeting because, you know, we're short-staffed or whatever. But I'm just kind of like, okay, listen, she's not going to die if she's by herself. A client is not going to die if they have to wait a minute to be checked out. Like, it's gonna be fine, especially right now. Like, the salon isn't as busy. And you know what's funny is that every single day, because like sometimes some stuff don't get done, and then the girls are like, oh, because it was busy. I'm looking at them, this is not busy, because I know what busy is like, and this is not even like 10% of how busy we normally are. So y'all need to get it together, because when we go back to 150%, y'all are not gonna be able to handle it. I have an interview, like I said, so I cannot reschedule that, because if this is a good candidate, today's Friday. Sorry, every morning I wake up and I feel like I have like something. Oh, I forgot to take my allergy medicine. Hopefully I don't start acting up, because then sometimes at night I'll start getting like my nose situation going. Like, my nose starts itching, and then on top of my throat starts itching, and then my ears start itching. So annoying. But then I don't want to take them at night, because then I'll be fine during, like, I'm going to go to bed. Like, you know what I mean? I'm going to go to sleep, so I'm not going to really feel it. Anyways, And then it's supposed to be only like every 24 hours that you're supposed to take them, so I can't take it in the morning, you know? So I would prefer to just take them in the mornings, and that way I know it's gonna help me throughout the hours that I'm awake instead of the hours that I'm gonna go to sleep. But what was I saying? Oh, that today is Friday, so I have this work interview. I'm gonna have to tell her, like, I'm so sorry that I look like, I mean, first of all, also, I have my hair like this because the video that we're filming, I'm gonna be the model for the hair, but I'm gonna be wearing my mask, so whatever, it doesn't matter that I don't have any makeup on. The video is gonna be for the salon staff on a new product that Orbe came out with. So we want to show them, like, the Orbe ambassador that we have is one of our staffs. He's gonna talk about the product and then how to apply it, and then obviously how it looks, like how to work it into the hair. And we have to show our staff that before they're able to get their gratis. So Orbe sent me a box full of those the new products so that I can give it to our staff so that they can try it out on their clients. But in order for them to receive that, they have to watch the video and let me know what they learned about it. So yeah, and then I can possibly upload this video to like Instagram or something. I'll work it out. But that's why I didn't also do my hair, because I'm gonna get it washed at work today, and I'm gonna get my hair done, like styled. So yeah. But I forgot I was gonna say something else. Oh, that the interview. Let's say I end up liking her, like the interview goes well. Okay, well then I can call her in. I can tell her to come in tomorrow to shadow for 2 hours, because that's normally the process. I'll have an interview with them. She sounded good over the phone, so that's why I was like, okay, cool. Like I'm gonna have her come in. So interview today, and if all goes well, I can have her come in to shadow on Saturday, and if all goes well, I can offer her the job tomorrow. And this is just me having high hopes that everything goes well today. And then that way she can start on Tuesday. And that way, you know, I'll have like almost 2 weeks to train her. And that way it helps out the front desk a little bit. So we'll see. You see, I'm trying to leave here in good terms by helping them out. But anyways, I'm gonna let you go because I'm about to listen to some. I had it in my head, the lyrics. My fucking mouth is dry. Well, not my mouth, my lips. I need to put chapstick on. My face is dry because I also didn't put moisturizer on or anything. I'm telling you, I fucking changed and then just looked it out. It's like this and like that and like this and it's like that and like this and like that and yeah, I'm gonna be listening to that. California love. Okay, pues ya los dejo. Bye. Wow, there's like so much traffic. Like seriously, so much traffic. I'm on my way home, and I'm gonna go pick up my friend Tatiana so that we can go eat. We're gonna go to this place called Calaveras or something like that. Never been there. I've heard about it, but never been. I thought this car was coming for me. Oh my god, and then there's a moto. What a freak. But anyways, never been there. Heard of it. Heard it's good. It's supposed to have like Mexican food and drinks. Personally, I'm not gonna drink because I haven't ate anything today. I had coffee and water. And like this little bread thing that someone gave me, but that was it. I haven't had actual food, and I'm not trying to get litty. Not trying to get litty. So I ended up having a conversation with my boss because we were supposed to meet today. You know, remember I said that he said he needed some time to process everything because obviously it was a little bit of a shocker, everything that I said to him. And it was nice to hear, like I got like almost like I wanted to get emotional, but I was like, no, we're not doing that, Ashley. But he said it was really nice working with you. I really enjoyed working with you, and it's such a shame that, you know, we're gonna part ways basically. But he said the door is always open if you decide to change your mind. And we were able to discuss a little bit more in details. He's like, can you please be honest with me? Like, are you really leaving because you found an opportunity for yourself that's better for you, or is there a reason that someone in particular made you feel some kind of way that you're leaving? And then I said, no, like I really did find another opportunity. I opened up to him, and I said, because I feel like I've been pretty open up to you guys too, in the sense that, like, if I'm being honest with you, Like I told him, I was like, I just have a lot, I said, going on aside from work that I want to succeed in. I said, like, I make YouTube videos, I said, and I love to interact with people, and in order for me to make that full time, I have to let go of like a full-time job, even though the job that I'm gonna be working in like is full-time too, but it gives me more liberty and being able to like, you know, it gives me just more liberty at the end of the day. I said, at the end of the day, this job that I'm currently in, it's a full-time job and more. And people, I said, there's no boundaries. I get people texting me on my days off. I get people texting me after I clock off. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. And he's like, no, I get that. And then I said, and if I'm being honest with you too, I said, and then I explained to him the money situation that happened and how I had viewed things. And then he's like, oh my gosh, like, I feel so bad. He's like, you should have come to me sooner, like, about the money thing, right? And it's like, well, I was, but I told him, like, I tried one time, but you kind of, like, shut it down. So I just felt like maybe it's not a good time right now, given, you know, COVID and all. But, yeah. So we had the conversation. It was just nice to hear that I was overall appreciated with him. And I know at the end of the day right now it's just hard because, like, there isn't really anyone who can fully take on the position. So we talked about it. He asked me about 2 of the girls that work with us currently, and I had to be honest with him, and he knew too. He's like, I need you to tell me what you think this person can do and what you think this person can absolutely not do. And I said, okay, I can do that for you. So I said I was going to work on that, which I did before leaving today, and then we'll go over it tomorrow, so that then on Tuesday when I get back from work, on Tuesday when we get back to work, I can go ahead and have a conversation with them and see what the plan is so I can start training. I had the interview today. Honestly, I personally don't think it's going to be a good fit, because one of the main key points that stood out to me was that she said, when I asked, like, what is one of her strengths and what is one of her weaknesses, one of her weaknesses that she's working on is that she's very sensitive. That is not gonna work. Like, we have over 40 people. They all have different backgrounds. They all have very strong personalities, and they can easily make you feel like shit. So you need to have, like, thick skin to, like, be able to work there. So, and no, I just don't feel like that would work. But I am not gonna judge it just myself. So I told her that if she can come in tomorrow from 10:30 to noon to shadow, so that she can have an idea of what it's like and what is expected, and that way she can make sure that that we're a good fit for her and that she can be a good fit for us. So that way the girls also get to kind of like see how she's like, and I can get a vibe from them since they're going to be the ones working with her. But I did put up another ad. I paid for, well, I didn't pay for it, the salon paid for it, so that I can get more applicants, so that hopefully I can, you know, hire somebody by the end of next week. Well, before the end of the week. Before the end of next week would be ideal. So yeah, it's just so crazy. I feel, you know, a little bit bad, but at the same time, like, okay, we were discussing that maybe we were gonna break up the stuff in a way. So I told them that maybe we can give, because I told them maybe we can give one of the girls like a label, in the sense that their responsibility would be inventory and ordering retail products, and then they'll get a raise, and that's like their title, and that's, you know, they do the front desk stuff and that. And then the other person can be bumped up to like some type of management for front desk, because we don't have that. And then they're just responsible for like client stuff. And then the salon manager stuff, I said, obviously, like, that wouldn't be taken care of for now. Like, that's something that he would have to do. And that's what he's asking me, like, what is it that you think that wouldn't, you know? And it's all, like, the commission scale, hiring new stylists, like, that kind of stuff. The, you know, the laws and, you know, things like that. The other stuff she should already know, and it should come kind of easy to her. I think if anything, it's gonna be a reality check for her, in the sense of like, now all the pressure's on her. There's no like, oh, I'm not, like, there's no being lazy, like, oh, if I don't do it, like, oh well, like, so and so's gonna take care of it, you know. Now it's like, now it's you, boo. All the responsibility is on you, boo. So, yeah. Crazy. But I'm just really hoping that when I have the conversation with them, since it's gonna be just them two, that they don't say jack shit. I actually have a meeting / I think maybe lunch with one of the reps that I really like working with, that I'm just so sad that I'm not gonna work with him anymore. But I'm gonna have to break it up to him. But it's funny because I feel like in a way I should tell him beforehand, because we're gonna supposedly talk about like the year plan. And it's like kind of hard to do that because it's like I don't want to feel like I'm wasting his time, you know. But at the same time, I feel like it would be just a good lunch to talk about everything. Oh man, there was a lot of good times at the salon. I was thinking today about like what my description's gonna be for my last day, like when I post that picture. It's gonna be crazy. It's like a bittersweet moment, you know. I even told him, I was like, listen, I enjoyed my time here. I said, but I'm never gonna be behind the chair, and I need to focus on my success. So it was nice to know you. Let's not do it again. Yeah, okay. Abish is hungry. But I'm gonna let you go because I don't want this video to be... I always say that. I need to stop saying that because the videos are always long. I don't think I'm gonna play video games today because obviously it's 6:10 actually. It says that I won't be there, like I won't be home until 6:35 to like, because I have to pick up my friend. We're gonna go eat, so I'm not gonna get home until maybe like 9-ish. I'm just assuming. And then I'm gonna edit you, and then I'm gonna go to bed, and then I have to go to work tomorrow, and then I'm gonna play video games tomorrow night. So yeah. Please tell me you guys know this reference. So apparently, actually, there was a shooting in Beverly Hills. I was like, damn, I brought the ghetto. I brought the ghetto. No, there was a shooting at this restaurant. I think they might have been like a mafia shooting or something like that. And then I was like, ooh, I live in the ghetto. Ra-ta-ta-ta. Please tell me you guys know that reference. Please. Because if you don't, my heart is going to be broken into tiny little pieces. Okay, I'm going to let you go now because I need to focus on the road. And because I'm going to be finishing Frenemies. Right now I'm in the... Well, I don't know if you guys listened to it or not. But I'm in the episode where they talk about the whole scandal that happened where Hair by Jay talked mad shit about Trisha Paytas. About what had happened. Oh my god, it's just this whole drama that had happened, and how now like she kind of parted ways in a sense with her best friend of 12 years, Shane Dawson, because he didn't really defend her. He's like taking Jeffree Star's side, and at the end, honestly, this whole conversation thing, like I have never been someone, like if someone has drama, like typically I just kind of like whatever about it, like it's not my issue, I'm not gonna like, you know, whatever. Pero I'm starting to be a little bit like, I'm starting to like Trisha. Like I never not dislike her, but I'm starting to feel like not empathy for her, just like I understand her a little bit more, if that makes sense. Now I can understand, you know, her videos that she makes, and I can understand her reasonings, and I can understand her what's the word I'm looking for, her lash outs that she has. Not that that makes it okay, right? But I can understand it. And to be quite honest with you, Jeffree Star's products, the ones that I have purchased and have not been all that great. I mean, you guys saw in one of the vlogs, if you watched every single one of my vlogs, I randomly got a fucking package from Jeffree Star. It was the like mini something from, it was one of the ones from the Orgy collection. And I was so confused why I got it. I was like, I didn't buy anything from Jeffree Star. I was like, I haven't purchased anything like recently from Jeffree Star. I don't understand. And I opened it and I was like, why did I get this? And apparently I guess there was like something wrong with the formula or whatever. Something happened that they sent out that. Now, up to today, I have no idea why I got that one. Maybe it did suck because, like, honestly, like I'm saying, I've tried it and I was not a fan of it. I would take a Morphe palette over Jeffree Star's palette because I like Morphe palettes. Their pigments are really good, in my opinion. I own a lot of Morphe palettes because I just like them that much. Like, they work for me. They're not that expensive, so they're Gucci. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna let you go now. I will see you guys at the restaurant. So I got the Diabla pasta, looking bomb. Here with my friend Tatiana. Hey, she got the barbacoa nachos. Look at that, bomb. I just dropped off Tatiana, and you guys, I am not gonna give away any secrets, but remember the guy that I told you guys about that says hi to me whenever I walk Ronaldo and all that stuff? So I found out who he is. Bitch, he's 40. No thank you, sir. 40 is not bad or anything. It's just I'm 27. I've always had a very hard time dating anybody that's like older than me. I can't. And you know, I think what it is too, it's a couple things. One, it's because I have an older brother, so I feel like if he's around the same age as my brother, that I'm dating my brother. Two, my mom and my dad have a huge age gap, and I feel like it didn't. Since I saw that their relationship didn't end up working out, I feel like then I don't want that. If that makes sense. Not only that, but then I feel like I'm very young and I don't want somebody who has already experienced everything and that's gonna try to limit me. I'm not saying that everybody will, but I just said I don't want to put myself in a position like that where they're gonna be like, oh, you're doing that? Like, that's so immature of you. Bitch, I haven't lived. You have, so relax. What's up with my pinky? Anyways, I had to pee so freaking bad. I had really like low gas that I was so scared when I was driving that my car was like, my little gas light thing was gonna turn on, and I really have to pee. So then I went ahead and I told her, listen, I have to pee. So we went home to my house. I peed, grabbed Ronaldo, I went to the gas station, and then I dropped her off, and now on my way home. So yeah, I am sleepy. It is currently 11:11. Make a wish. I can't close my eyes though. Boom. Did you make your wish? Did you make your wish, ma'am? Sir. So when we were at the restaurant, like, we were joking around and stuff, and that was you know, like when you say a joke and then you just like keep adding things to the joke. Okay, we were doing that, and I ended up being like, you know, part of the joke was like, excuse me, sir. And there was actually a guy, like a worker there next to the next table, cleaning it, getting ready for someone else, and he looked at me kind of like, yes. And I was like, oh my god, sorry, I was joking, but I didn't know he was there. Anyways, yeah, and I was acting crazy. I can't believe he's 40. You know something, not my type. Maybe my mom's, but not me. No para mí. Gracias, pero no gracias. Okay, well, I'm gonna let you go now because I'm really tired. Even though I'm really tired, I definitely want to shower before going to bed, just because I'm gonna feel clean that way. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. I highly doubt that I'm gonna edit you tonight and upload you tonight. I'm probably gonna upload you in the morning. Or maybe very quickly I can put you guys together so you guys can process why I shower, and now I can just upload you in the morning. I might end up doing that, but okay, I'm almost home, so I'm gonna let you go. I hope that you guys have a beautiful day, a beautiful night whenever you're watching this. Y si Dios quiere, nos vemos mañana. Bye.